Hello students, hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss the topic data types in Python. Okay, so I will explain the data types in the Python. So without wasting your and my time, let's start with this new topic. Here we go. See. Okay, now listen. Data types in Python. Data type determines the type of data that is stored into a variable. Okay. In Python, there is no need to create the object of, there is no need to declare the variable beforehand. Okay. In Python, data type of variable is automatically defined as per the data stored in it. These lines I'm going to explain with example. You know, in other programming languages, we need to declare the variable before using them. If you're not declaring the variable before using them, you may have the error in that programming language. But in Python, there is no need to declare any variable before using them. Okay. Here, if you can use them directly. Consider here I'm writing A, and here I'm storing 5. Here I have not declared the variable A is of int type. I'm not declaring it. I'm not writing int A. Directly I'm storing the value 5. So here 5, the value 5 is of which type? It is of int type. So the data type of A will be what? Int. Automatically it will be adjusted as per the data which you have stored into that variable. So no need to declare the variable in the Python. Okay. So the type of variable A will be what? Int, because we are storing the value of int type. Consider another variable we have taken, and here we are writing in double quotes, we are writing Python. Okay. So Python, it's in double quotes we have written, so it is what? What is this? It is a string. So data type of this variable B will be what? String. str, it is called str. So the data type of B will be what? String. जिस टाइप की वैल्यू वेरिएबल में स्टोर करोगे उसका डेटा टाइप वही हो जाता है. Am I clear? And one more concept is there in Python, that is called dynamic typing. Dynamic typing. Dynamic typing, here typing means data typing. Okay, let's see. Listen, consider here I'm storing A equal to 5. Okay, A equal to 5. So what is the data type of variable A? It is int. Okay. Now further in the same program, if you're writing A equal to, and here I'm writing Python. So this Python, what is this? It's a string. So now the data type of variable A will be changed. It will be of string type now. So this means what? The data type of variables are dynamic in the Python. Dynamic means they can be changed. Program time में change कर सकते हो. This is called dynamic typing. अभी A integer type का था, बाद में हमने string type की वैल्यू स्टोर की, तो ये string type का हो गया. So in Python, the data types of a variable can be changed as per the requirement. So it is called dynamic typing. The types are dynamic. Dynamic means they can be changed time to time. Okay. So it's all about data types. Okay. Now in Python, we have following data types. Let me explain that. In Python, we have following data types: numeric data types, category wise I'm going to tell you. Numeric data types. In numeric data types, we have int for integers, float for fractional values, complex for complex numbers, boolean, true and false. Sequences. In Python, we have 3 sequences, that is string, str for string, list, and tuple. I will explain all these. In brief, I will explain all these. And now dictionary and sets. So these are the data types in Python. I'm going to discuss one by one. So here I'm going to discuss first numeric data types, and this I'm going to explain through the IDLE directly instead of using explaining theoretically. I'm going to show you all these things practically. Okay, so here I have opened IDLE. Okay, now again I'm opening it. Something is written already. IDLE enter. Okay, now listen. Here I'm writing A equal to 5. So as I told, there is no need to declare the variable. The data type of variable A will be what? Int. Okay. So if you want to know the data type of any variable, there is a function type. By this function, you can know the data type of any variable. Here I'm typing type A. So the data type of this variable A will be what? Int. You can see here int is written. class int. Means that the data type of variable is what? Int. And here class, this is the actually one more thing, let me tell you. In Python, a variable is treated as an object. Okay, an object, and a variable does not store the value. It stores the memory address where the value is stored, Here, if you're storing a equal to 5, see here, if you're storing a equal to 5 in this pointer, a equal to 5, so a will not store the 5, the value 5. A will store the address of value 5. This I have explained in my previous video of identity operator that you can watch. Okay, so variable a is not storing 5, it is storing the location of variable value 5. So as you know, object stores the memory address. Here also variables are not storing the value, variables are storing the memory addresses. That's why they are treated as, so it means they are object. So here variable a is an object of its class, int class. Okay, indirectly and finally, so the data type of this variable a is what? Int. It can store the reference of int type of value. Now, second thing, b equal to, consider I'm writing Python. Okay, double quote. So the type of, now let's see the type of variable b. It is str for string. Okay, now consider I'm taking a variable c and here I'm writing 2.5. So since I'm explaining numeric data type, so I'm writing c equal to 2.5. 2.5 is which type of value? It is a floating point. It's a float type of value. You can say fractional value. So type of this variable c will be what? Float. Okay. Now int, float, now complex. You know complex numbers. Consider I'm writing d equal to 2 plus 5j. Here j represents under root minus 1. What is j? Under root minus 1. I've explained about complex numbers also in my previous video. You can watch. So d equal to 2 plus 5j. Here j is what? Under root minus 1. What is j? Here j is what? J is representing under root minus 1. Under root minus 1. I think clear. This I've explained in my previous videos. Please watch there. Okay. So enter. So the variable d has a complex number 2 plus 5j. Okay, now if you want to know the type of variable d, right, type in bracket d, then you can see it is showing complex. The data type of variable d is what? Complex number. Clear? Now, true. Consider here I'm writing true, true. Just take care, here I have written capital T, true. E equal to true. So the data type of this variable E will be what? Bool. Bool means for Boolean. It is for Boolean. Okay, it is for Boolean. Clear? Okay. So these are the data types. Now sequences. I think numeric data types I have explained. In data type, float data type, complex data type. Let me tell you about dynamic typing, which I was discussing. Dynamic typing. See, consider I'm writing storing a equal to 5. Okay. So type of a will be what? Type of variable a is what now? Int. Okay. Now, in the same program, again I'm storing Python. In double quotes, I'm storing Python. Now the type. Now if you check the type of variable a, it is string now. It was int type. Further, I have stored the value of string types. Now the data type has been changed. It is of string type now. Am I clear? Now further, in the same program, it's writing a equal to 2.5. Again, from string, it will be changed to float type. You can check type a. This is called dynamic typing in Python. A variable, the data type of a variable is not static. It can be changed as per the requirement in the program. Okay. It is not fixed. Okay. So it is about dynamic typing. And now I have explained about numeric data types, int, float, complex, and Boolean also explained. Now sequences. See sequences. In sequences, we have first sequence, that is str. Str is for string. Okay. So I'm going to explain the string first. See here. Just a minute. Okay. Now string data type I'm going to tell you. If you're storing str equal to, and if you're writing Python, so I'm teaching Python, so I'm writing Python. Okay. Str equal to Python. Okay. Now what happens in the string, if you're storing a Python, if you're storing a string into a variable, a string will be created. But don't take str is not good. I'm taking another variable, consider a equal to, and double quotes I'm writing Python. Okay. Now the value says what? Python. So when we create a string, listen what happens. Consider we have a string, here we have stored a equal to what we have stored? Python. So what will happen? This string will be created, and each character of the string will have index. The indexing will be there. Again, I'm writing a equal to Python. Okay. Okay. And what will happen? Python. So there will be index for each and every character. Python, Python. And there will be two types of indexing: forward indexing and backward indexing. Forward indexing starts from 0. It will go up to length -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Two, 3, 4, and 5. And there will be backward indexing also. Backward indexing means it will start from -1 from this side, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. It will be like this. There are two types of indexing while we create the Python. One is forward indexing, another is what? Backward indexing. And backward indexing starts from minus length. The length of the string, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It starts from -6, and the forward indexing starts from 0. It happens. So let me show you through the ideally. Consider here we are printing print, or you can directly type print A0. Means the value at index number 0 we are going to print. So you can see the value at index number 0 is what? We have P. And same thing if you're writing, consider if you're writing print and we're writing -6. Same value. There are two index of each and every character. One is negative and one is positive. That one index for forward indexing and one is for backward indexing. So if you're writing A0 or you're writing A-6, both are same character. Okay, like this, there will be, there is two indexing. There is two indexing, backward indexing and forward indexing. Forward indexing starts from 0 and backward indexing starts from minus length. If the length is 6, it will start from -6. If the length is 7, it will start from -7 and it will go up to -1. Okay. So this is about string. I'm not going to explain in details. When I will teach string, that time we'll discuss more about this. Okay. Now coming to the next, list. Okay. What is list now? In sequences, I'm going to explain the list. And in brief, I will explain. I'm not going to explain in details here. Afterwards, I will teach the list thoroughly. Okay. Don't worry about this. Here, I will introduce one, but because sometimes I will use the word list. I will say something about the list. You must know what is list. So here we go. A list is Python. In Python, is a list of comma separated values of any data type between square bracket. Here, I want to make it easy. Consider it is an array, but it is different from array. Both are different. But consider it is an array. Okay, but it is not. It is completely different from array. So, but you can थोड़ा सा समझना easy हो जाएगा अगर array समझते हो. ठीक है. For example, see. Here I have written a equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here you can see all the values are of integer type. In a square bracket, we have written comma separated values are there. In square bracket, we have the values 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, comma separated values are there. List of comma separated value of any data type in between square bracket. Any data type का मतलब you can store it is not necessary that all the values in that list will be of same type. You can store values of any data type. See example, second example in the list B, I have stored 1, it is of int type, 2.5 is a float type, Python that is of string type. So any type of values you can store into a list. So again, I'm explaining a list in Python is list of comma separated values of any data type in between square bracket. Okay, clear? Okay, now next is tuples. Tuples are also similar to this. A list in Python, list of comma separated values. Sorry, again, it is not list, it should be tuple. It should be what? Tuple. Let me correct it. By mistake I have written, this is what tuple. A tuple in Python is list of comma separated values of any data type in between parentheses. This small bracket is there. This is one of the difference. List is created within square bracket. Tuple is created in parentheses, that is small bracket. Okay. And see, for example, I have written here of any data type here also. Difference between list and tuple is what? Square bracket and parentheses. This is the difference, one of the difference. And second thing, the list is mutable. The values of list can be updated, can be changed, can be edited. But the values of tuples cannot be edited. That means list is mutable, tuples are immutable. And what is mutable and immutable, that I will discuss in my next video. I will explain in detail what is the meaning of mutable and immutable. So difference between list and tuple is what? Not only the brackets. The difference is not only the bracket. By bracket, you can physically recognize this is list, this is tuple. Okay. But main difference is what? List is mutable and tuple is immutable. The value of tuples cannot be changed. I will explain in details in my previous video. This time, just recognize in a square bracket, if it is the list of comma separated values in square bracket, that is list, and list of comma separated values in parentheses, that is what? Tuples. Okay. Second thing, so it is about list and so let me show you in the ideal. Here I am writing, consider a equal to, here I am writing 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever. Then square bracket. Now, square bracket should be there. No? Square bracket. Okay, now this is the list. Now check the type of this variable A, type A. See, it is showing list. And if same thing if you write in parentheses, in a small bracket, same thing if you write in a small bracket, see what will happen. Now if you try to know the type of this variable A, type capital A is showing tuple. So these are the data types, list and tuple. List and tuple also I will explain in separate videos about list in details, tuples in details. That will discuss further. Okay, I something. Now sequences, okay. In sequences, we have another one, that is what? Set and dictionary. Set is not in the sequence. Just ignore this. Should not be there. Let's take a left it. Okay. Set. Now set is a list of Python list of comma separated values of any data type in between curly bracket. यहाँ पे curly bracket आ गई. Okay. And the difference is what? In set list square bracket, tuple in small bracket, set in curly bracket. So what is difference? Set is also immutable. First thing, set is also what? Immutable. And second thing, in set, duplicate values are not allowed. This is one of the feature of set, which is different from list and tuple. It does not allow any duplicate value. Okay, any type of value can store, but it does not allow any duplicate value. Same value cannot be repeated. If you're storing and still if you're storing, one of them will be removed while you are access them. If you use them, one of them will be removed. So it does not allow duplicate value. So this is the set. List in square bracket, tuple in a small bracket, and sets are written in curly bracket. Let me show you in the IDL. Consider A equal to, instead of parenthesis, here I am writing curly bracket. Let me show you. And try to know the type of this, capital A. You can say the class set. The data type of this variable is what? Set. Now let's try to store the duplicate value. Let's see what is happening. Consider I'm writing 4 again. No problem. But then type will be same. Try to print A or type only A, capital A. See, duplicate values are not there. We have stored 4 2 times, but it is showing 8 to 4. 4 हट चुका है. Duplicate values are not allowed in the set. This is the one of the feature of A. Again, 8 to 4. Okay. So order. One more thing. Set is unordered list. You must know set is unordered list. We have stored 2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, we have stored 2, 4, 4, 8. But while you are printing, it is showing 8 to 4. It is unordered. Okay. It stores as per the requirement. Okay. And that I will explain in detail afterwards. Now come to the next is dictionary. Dictionary is an unordered set of comma separated key :value pairs within curly bracket. Now let me show you. Here key :value, key : value, key : value means here vowels have taken a dictionary, and the value, this is the key and this is the value of that key. Okay. And if you want to access any value, you can access from the dictionary, you can access that value by the key of that. Okay, let me show you with example. See, vowels A. Here I'm writing vowels A. You can see this key is for what? 1. Vowels A will print 1. Let me show you in the IDL. Here I'm writing vowels. Let's try to copy this from here. Let's see what is happening. Okay, now listen. Vowels. Okay, equal to in curly bracket. Now in curly bracket. Key : value. Then again comma. Then key : value. As per the requirement, it can be set like this. Here 2 values I am storing only in curly bracket close. Now press enter. Vowels. Okay. And if I am printing vowels, and here I am printing in single quote A. So this is the key of value 1. A is the key of value 1. So 1 will be printed. Instead of writing A, if you are writing E, it is the key value of 2. So 2 will be printed. So a dictionary is an unordered set of comma separated key value pairs. Key value pairs within curly bracket. And you can access the value from the dictionary by using their keys. Not okay, vice versa is not allowed. You can use the value, you can access the ACCSS. You can access the value of values from dictionary by using their keys only. Okay, so these are the data types in Python. So all these are explained. Please keep in mind. And if I use this word list, tuple, set, dictionary, so please keep in mind. Okay, so these are the data types I have explained in brief, not in details. One by one, when time will come, I will explain about a string, list, tuple, dictionary, set. सबके बारे में पूरा explain करेंगे. पर्ल एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. So it's all about this video. And if any confusion, if any suggestions you have, please let me know. Students, I want to know your feedback, what you want. If there is there any suggestion for betterment of the videos and any mistake I'm doing while I'm making the videos, please let me know. Okay. Your suggestions will be very helpful for me. If any mistake I'm doing, only you can tell me because you are watching the video. Okay. So thank you for watching till end, and keep on watching and keep on commenting on in the comment section. So thank you, students. Bye.